Hello, welcome to episode 4 of Build with Vibey, a series of videos where I'm recording myself building Vibey, which is an agentic tool that runs on your browser, and building interesting things with Vibey itself. So today I think I'm going to be focusing on making Vibey work more. I had a little bit of progress before recording with some prompts on the background, and things are starting to look nicer. They still don't look nice, but these are basically interactions I've been having to do this. Basically, this tool to take sieve to old save games and actually give me interesting statistics about the game. And I'm dreaming of actually having a document that where I can just write a bit interesting things that happened during this campaign, and then just being able to insert little graphs that directly query a database. Yeah, that's what floats my boat at the moment, and I'm interested in building it with Vibey and just having the full interaction with it in the browser rather than in the terminal. Basically, building in the browser, which is something I don't do, because even when I'm building something, a front end, I'm still here, right, in the editor, and perhaps in this amazing agent called Pi, but still in the terminal. So the question is, can I build outside of the terminal? Why is that important? Because I think a lot of people feel that the terminal is foreign, but the browser is not. So if I can create a nice environment for building in the browser and outside of the terminal, maybe more people can actually use it. And there's value there. That's the hope, at least. So we have this. So I want to make this more friendly, how it looks. Where we have the context bar here, which is very nice. That works. Should be good to have a way to compact things, perhaps. What's the problem here? I get a bit lost, right? Have the text. Maybe I'm just overdoing it here. This is already much better. Yeah, so this is a review of what I have. So this is a bunch of things that are missing still. Let me look at my to-do, because I can just perhaps work a bit on Vibey and then in the meantime work in Vibey. So this is things that were done with basically showing the new lines in a better way when running a command. This looks way better now. You can just basically tell it. I think this one we already did as well. So if I start a new dialog saying test, hi stranger, okay. Yeah, now I have the model there. Cool, nice. So if I switch the model, I can get something else. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So this one we can perhaps commit what we have. Let's just, for a change, review it. So much code though. So much code. I'm sure a lot of this is not necessary. So we're basically trading complexity for time. Let's see how we'll do. Nice things. Yeah. Sure. And then let's see if it catches this bug. There's not much really left here. If I just put this prompt, so let's just give it the actually it should be here. That's the intro. I can just take this one. It's revealed, so we have the latest one. Okay, just a minute. Great. So it's doing its thing. Okay. Yeah, so we were not renaming the status of the dialog. Perfect. Yeah. So there's two modes on a dialog. It's either the agent is doing something or it's not. And whether it's finished or not, it's your call. But if it, okay. So what's the fix? Yep. Yep. Nice. So it's doing this change on the client. Okay, so it does it optimistically. No. Okay. Perfect. We add this for this in an existing flow that's not 4 or 5, or are those the only suitable ones? Because flow 4 and 5 are basically building an app and testing that the things are working. Yeah, I think we could do it in another test. In the meantime, I can ask another agent to improve these colors here. In edit file, so let's just copy the prompt. It's gonna be really tough to leave the terminal, I can already see it. Can you add red, green to the minus and plus lines on the edit tool on the dialog? So it's doing stuff on the client. All right. I'm running out of stuff to do. So in the meantime, I could perhaps ask. So I was missing now on the zip2. Was missing some extracted data. So that's what I'm going to do here. Yeah, so the turn stuff is done. I can do something like now please add the civilizations and units and tiles missing things to the schema in main. And now, thanks to what we did yesterday, every single change that we do on a tool is committed. So we can go back to previous moments. So I see like multiple tool calls get like in the middle. Okay, in the meantime, apparently this is working better now, but I cannot restart it because I will kill the other one. And now we have this. So it added the tests on the test client. Can you also add them on test server? Don't retry yet. Don't restart Vibey yet. Because I have Vibey working, so if you restart it, I have an issue. All right. Now we have this. What else do we need to do on Vibey itself? Yeah, this one we fix it. The Vi mode we're not going to do yet. Nice. Yeah, perfect. In the meantime, how is this one working? Still going, right? Yeah. It's really going for it, huh? But why is it reading the code if it's just updating the schema? Yeah. Why are you reading the code? Wasn't this about editing the schema in main MD? Tell me if I'm missing something. Happy to hear what you think. Just tell me what you think. Yeah. What were we doing before? I don't have search. I need search. I need search. If I use the search and say missing, yeah, I can use the search from the browser. I guess it's more than fine. Ah, no. No, it's the other way around. Sorry. Ah, no, it's right. It was missing stuff in the... Yeah. No, it was missing. You're right. This is missing stuff on... What was it? Extract? Actually, I like this one. I'm gonna copy it into another document. It's not a dialogue, it's a document. Missing stuff. Let's just be... Oh, come on. Don't give me that. I think I cannot have spaces. So much for user friendliness, huh? Damn. Okay. Gotta save it. Okay, so we have this stuff going now. I'm tempted to do more things on Vibey. Should I work on Vibey or should I work in Vibey? I'm torn. Of course, I'm torn. So let's see if this worked. Edit file. Still doesn't work. Why not? Yeah, didn't work. Well, I guess that's not that important. Okay. Okay, so if I do something like please try an alternative, please, and out. I'm gonna do a to do here that is flows 4 and 5, and then let me just do it here. Please comment out flows 4 and 5, which are basically testing end-to-end building something with Vibey with agents, but it just basically takes 4 to 5 minutes. I think it's because it's using my libraries, although when I do it on the terminal it takes less time. And try without restarting Vibey to write a flow 4 that does the same but uses a static React to see if this will make the test much faster while testing essentially the same thing. Yeah, let's do that. In the meantime, this one I can do like this. Check the edit file entries. It still doesn't show color. And I have also, like, I cannot do files with spaces, right? That should probably be my priority. Yeah. Can I do a new dialog with a space? Yes, I can. That's so silly. With a space, okay. Yeah, but it doesn't show it properly. Okay, let's work inside Vibey a bit more. So let's go to the dialog here. This one can go. No, you. Oops, what happened there? No, you were right, but limit self to something smaller, just the first of the three. Yeah, I just killed it. Okay, I guess if it kills it, I can just retry, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's magical that we can just do that. Ah, because it's testing. It's getting pretty crowded here. 2 agents and me working on Vibey. Well, I'm working in Vibey and they're working on Vibey. This is working. No. Yep. 4 seconds. No, but you're just writing it. No, that's not the point. The point is to have an agent build the app. You're gaming it. Yep. uh, nice. Did we rename the tool? No, check the name of the tool. It should be canonical, right? We have a schema of sorts. Maybe this whole thing is crashed down on us. Yeah, there's 4 tools. What I mean is that there's only 4 tools and only 4 names for it in the MD. That specific name is your handle to apply the diff, colors on the diff, right? Okay, yeah, go to the root, yeah, work at a deeper level, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, this is much faster. And how's this guy doing? Or this gal? This day. And I think that 20 turns is silly. Who restarted it? Yeah, this one. Keep on going. Nice, look at that. Look at that, it works. But why doesn't it defeat properly? Okay, this is nice. Nice, okay. Make a new flow 5 on test server with the same logic, but serving it on a port. Yeah, and then I think we can restart this while it's working. It's still going. This, remove the 20 round limit on tool calls. Okay. Do the distractions. Yep, who's restarting the server? Okay, it's for a good cause. This counter is just silly. There's no way in hell I did 3 million tokens. Maybe it's true. Oh no. Okay, so it's fixing it in the server. Yeah. Nope. Don't weaken the test. Check port 4000. And the socket hang up is another agent restarting. I will make it stop now so you can finish your test. Nice. Please don't restart server for the time being. And you fix let's just do this. I cannot create files with spaces in them or other special characters, I presume. Cannot name files. And when I do that on a dialog, I get dashes. Don't we have a way? Why do we have restrictions on characters? I thought we had a slugger for... No, actually we need a... The only thing we cannot allow, I think, is 2 dots next to each other. Or perhaps slashes too. Yeah. So I think we have now this. Let's just eliminate this one because I'm eager to see these new dialogues. Kind of something like please review and see how many of these things we already have in, what's the name of it? Don't lose that. And see how much of that we still miss on extract.js. You sorry, carry on. Yeah. Say update the missing stuff doc. Quill is gone, so you can remove his entry, their entry, then pick up another subset. Now let's do one thing at a time. This one is taking forever, right? $31. The embed cannot take more than 20 seconds. Can you check the dialog? Okay, this one is done. I like have a nice purple here. Okay. Nice. Now I see purple on the dialog that is working on the top of the dialog window, but not on the left sidebar with dialog names. We forget to update it. What did I do? Clean up from the restart? Could be here. Nice, it all worked. Brilliant. Remove the old 4 and 5 from the test server, then port this new 4, 5 to the client tests and remove the old versions of. Okay, so now we have this. Okay, let's wait for that and then try again. I think it's just wonderful. I can restart and I can just keep on going where I was. It's a combination of the browser, Docker, and how LLMs work that make this possible. It's pretty cool. Not in a typical situation when you're building an app. And when you restart, you need to reseed things. Like you cannot pick up where you left off most of the time. Great. Now pick up an entry, bunch of things, and keep on and add them to the JS. When you're done, not before, remove those from missing stuff. Yeah, still. Look at this ongoing dialogue. Don't stop it. Sidebar is green. Top is also when we're starting. By the way, it's cool to do this, and it's not when we're starting. Both are purple. Did it stop? No, refreshing stops the dialogue. Let me write this prompt down because refreshing the page on an active stops the agent. Nice, thank you. Boom. Are we checking for these files on the tests? it'd be the easiest way to catch it. In the server tests, I mean, need to run our tests again. Whoops. Still busy? Yep. No worries. All good. Let's move on to this. What do I want to do? Yeah, if it run everything, that's not something I want to do now. It would be even too boring for even for the standards of this channel. I could try some orchestration here, that could be more fun. I need some feedback when it's working. Could we make it spinny? So we obviously that the agent is at work. Sometimes there are pauses. Yep, too much. Let's just reload the context. Maybe yet there's an agent working on it inside Vibey. What was I going to say? I notice the agents inside Vibey don't actually, let's type it here. Notice the agents inside Vibey don't. What is the fifth? Yeah. Use RG, they use grep. Is it missing from their toolkit? From the Docker image? Must be another one. She loves. Yeah, the thing is, when it's running things, I like to see the stats after each run, right? Add it there, and also I want it inside Vibey itself. Also mention it in prompt MD. Rip grab, that's the name of it. That's not very nice. Okay, it's super fast. Okay. It's just like repeating a lot of things, right? This command after command is not effective. It's the same AI. Maybe the prompt is much better. The system prompt in Pi is so much better than my absence of system prompt almost. Well, there's not an absence, there's this, which is not nothing, but not something either. It's like not a lot. Oh, it's just taking forever to do this. Forever. Compare. I notice an agent inside Vibey taking a long time to complete a simple task. Let me just do this in a proper editor. Why is this? Is perhaps the system prompt for Vibey not as powerful enough as what we have here in Pi? Yeah. You're guessing, I think. Where's my dialogue? Is the dialogue completely gone? This is still not useful. You can wipe agents. Now MD. I'm in into extract.js. Didn't find. Interesting. So how am I running this locally? I can do the nuclear option here, which is this. I can just delete the images. Bye-bye. Yeah, first container city. I can delete the images. Now we go for it. And thanks to the magic of volumes, we still have that. Sorry. Missing stuff, sorry. Yeah, so the problem is I'm not seeing the time that it takes. I have multiple tool calls, I just don't see timing and yeah. You're right. the right thing. Can you investigate now why after each tool call, consecutive tool call, we don't get time and tokens in the browser on the dialog page? Okay, it went faster. Update missing stuff, please. Yes. Yeah, I need to pass container would be this one. Look at that beautiful history. Yes, it started on Wednesday, which is yesterday. Diff. Why is it black and white? I guess it's Docker and it's too limited. Nice. This is fucking beautiful. I love this. It's one of the best things I've done. PQ. Can't believe I remember that. It's been like 5 years since I left a Docker container with that. Have the actual data in the dialog, right? Yes, I want this. I want this. I like it. Yes, show me how much it takes. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, one more. Actually, let's swing for the fences here. Can you run the analysis on the save game we have and put the output in a doc? Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen here. This is a historical prompt. I'm gonna save it somewhere. Historical prompt in Vibey. How am I supposed to stop working right now? Oh, you beautiful, beautiful bastard. Thank you for this. I was telling someone close today, if it wasn't for the intense feeling of uncertainty that the near future holds, I will be having an amazing time lately. But, well, I think the uncertainty kind of tones it down a bit. an interesting moment. Yep. Why now? Again. So it's BC, although it doesn't show it here. Okay. Okay, somehow it's this is broken for tomorrow because I need to stop now. Shows that the client should look up this. Okay, are we done here? Okay, swinging for the fences. Okay, I think it is broken. Well, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.